Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all know how we do it. My name is Shlee. Maybe that's actually what I have to add because nobody really needs that part. Wow, I'm looking at my face and it's like I look a little crazy. Mostly because I haven't been sleeping. Yeah. It's been hard. I haven't slept in weeks. Not good. I think I maybe had one good night's rest in the last few weeks. You will hear a dog whining. He is trying to get to the other dog, one of the other dogs in the house. The other dog's in the kennel, taking a nap, having the time of his life. But he wants to play so bad, so he's gonna be whining. He's sitting right here behind me, even though that's not where I told him to be, but you know, whatever. Gosh, the bags under my eyes are insane. Anyway, so a little bit more in the series of using radical vulnerability to heal my depression and insecurities. And I thought I would kind of just touch just a little bit on what those insecurities are. I did write down some stuff because I am a talker and I didn't want to ramble for you guys. So I do have, you can't even see it, but I do have an outline to keep a bitch on track because, baby, one thing I'm going to do is take the story way over there. And that's not where we need to be. So, yeah. Basically, I know that when people hear insecurities, they're like the first insecurity would be a physical thing, which that's usually like a surface thing, and people rarely get to the root of why they have a physical insecurity. But that is usually the like where the buck stops. That is not the case for me right now. I am insecure in my looks right now, but that is like a leaf on the tree and not the root. Like and it's very new, like within the last maybe month or so. That's a new thing. That's not always been the case. Matter of fact, it's been quite the opposite for quite some time because I'm very much that girl. Right. Anyway, so let's kind of get to what brought about. And so the thing for me is my insecurities are like dominoes. Once I'm insecure in one area, everything, because I'm fighting to talk over him. No. Once I'm insecure in one area and one thing, everything kind of like tumbles. Like I said, it's like when you stack up dominoes and everything falls, and that's what happens. So the physical insecurities that I have right now are literally just one of the dominoes. It literally has nothing to do with anything. It's just, that's just how things go for me. Like, another one right now, my teeth are shifting. And they do that every few years. And honestly, a lot of people's teeth shift and you don't know, but my teeth are shifting. So like this area, my gap is getting wider. I now have a gap over here because I don't have a tooth in the back. I did have it pulled because I broke it, but neither here nor there. But that's just kind of how it goes. And so what started the breakdown for me now is not having a job. So today is April 24th. Yes, because it's my baby's birthday. Okay. Today is April 24th. I have not had a job since like December 1st. So yeah, like I think my last paycheck was in November. So yeah. I've never not had a job. Like, I've never not had a job. I was literally, not exaggerating, I was literally a live-in nanny at like 11, 12. Like, honey, my dance instructor had her first baby. She was like, I need help. And my mom was like, hey, take one of them kids I got to your house and have at it. And I was like, I'll go. And I'm literally like, my first kid is in college, y'all. Can't take it. Anyway, so I've never not worked, which means I've never not had money, and I've never not taken care of myself. Like, even when, because why is he so determined to be louder than me? Drago, no. Even when You know, I've had roommates. Or, y'all see how he wanted when I talk? No. No. He don't give a fuck. He's staring me down like, bitch, I will bite you, and he will. So, I'm gonna mind my business. Anyway, I've never not worked, and I've always been able to take care of myself. You want to have roommates, even when, you know what I'm saying, things went a little left. Even if I needed help from time to time, overall, I've always been able to take care of myself. Okay, like, it's very seldom do I even only work one job. Very, very, very seldom. Like, she gonna get to the money, right? Because I like things, okay? Baby, if you look at my Amazon orders, I like to buy stuff. I just do. If you look at my Fashion Nova and Shein, baby, if you get a hold of my Klarna, you see that I like to spend money. So I need to make money. So I've always made money in order to sustain the lifestyle that I want for myself. Baby, again, my last paycheck was in November. So it's been getting tough, and like, even though I go through, you know, ebbs and flows of, or if in the past I've gone through ebbs and flows of having money and not having money, or, you know, I'm not having money, but like, you know, there are times where I'm like balling out of control, and there's times where I'm like, okay, I might have to wait till I get paid again to get there, but I'm gonna get it. I just gotta wait a couple days, you know. But again, now that is not the case. Now it's like, oh, I actually have to wait forever. I'm never gonna get that, or I may never get that, you know. And that has, ooh, child. Ooh. I've never borrowed money before. Like, I may have borrowed, like, you know, $50, $60 at the most. Like, hey, let me hold $50 till I get paid. I'll send it back to you. Baby, your girl has been borrowing money. Okay, and I don't like to owe people. Like, even like before all of this, honey, kept my credit cards paid, like paid bills on time. And so now it's like I owe people money. What? And I have no way of paying them back. First of all, that's a bad investment on your part, but I'm not gonna tell you no. So thank you. But it's just, that breeds insecurity, because now I feel like, as an adult woman, as a grown woman, I'm 32 years old. I feel like, why can't you take care of yourself at your big age? Like, it's giving failure to me. That's how it feels to me. Like, it's giving failure. Like, it's giving, I don't know another word for it. It's giving failure. And so that has caused an insurmountable amount of insecurity. Like, I can't even afford to feed myself some days. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother level of insecurity. Like, I'm stressing how I'm gonna get dog food, stressing how I'm gonna, you know, make things shake, baby. Like, how I'm gonna keep the lights on, how I'm gonna pay my rent, how I'm gonna pay my car payment, which I did get cut. My car did get repossessed. But that's just, it breeds insecurity, because now I'm like, girl, you're 32 years old. What do you mean you don't have a car? How did your car get repossessed? Like, what are you saying to me right now? What's not clicking, Stevie? That's not making sense. Again, you're 32. You have a college degree. You're 3 classes short of having your master's degree. I'm not understanding. And I can't get a job. That, oh, honey, the insecurity that comes with that, I have been applying to no less than, like, I would say maybe 60 jobs a month. Why am I still unemployed? I don't get it. I'm confused. Let me tell you something. I'm drinking water, and it got blueberries, strawberries, mango, and pineapple in it. She's a girl. Love it. Anyway, trying to figure out why. I'm not trying to figure out why. Like, I know what one of my main issues is. And so getting to the root of what I said, like, just what I've learned in this time, because I'm like, baby, if I ain't gonna work and I ain't gonna take care of myself, the least I can do, come on, ball spot. The least I can do is get to the nitty gritty of what's really going on. And so I wrote 2 things down that I learned in this time. Number 1, my relationship with the idea of productivity is extremely, extremely, extremely toxic. And like that coupled with not having a job has taken me downhill and fast, baby girl. The airplane is, she's going down, okay? And so I got that relationship with productivity from childhood. And like the intent was not negative, but my relationship with productivity has been very toxic. But my mother was very, very, very like adamant about us being productive. There was no downtime. There was no hanging around. Like Saturdays, honey, you need to be up by 8 a.m. because there are things you could be doing. Why are you not reading? Why are you not writing a book? Why are you not, there was just not allowed time for rest. She was very, very, very productivity focused, which, like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that my relationship wasn't cultivated well with productivity. So when I am not being productive, I feel shitty. Like it's even taken me probably until I was like 27 or 28. I would say 28 to even learn that rest is okay. Like, girl, you don't have to go nonstop. You can stop. And so it took me up until I was 28 to say, okay, I don't have to work 7 days a week. I could work 6 days a week. Ooh, look at me. And like really felt like I was pushing back, like working 6 days instead of 7, whatever. But now, even now, the relationship is just very, very, very toxic because I feel like I have to be productive, and I feel like if I'm not, I'm failing. Like it's. I know that sounds completely unreasonable. I know y'all are hearing this like, girl, that's insane, and it is. You're not wrong, but that's just where it's at. That's where I'm at with it. So that has been always ingrained with me. Like I'm literally a list maker. If I open my notes, right, we got a store list. We have a Walmart list. So in the store list, there's a Walmart list. There's a hair store list. There's a Family Dollar list. There is a to-do list of my car getting repossessed and what I need to do for that. There's so many lists. Literally dated a 2-1 to-do list. Not the first thing on my list being to cook greens. Anyway, like I'm just a list maker, and it's because I feel like I have to be productive. And if I don't mark things off my list, like at the end of the night, even if I don't write the list down, I wake up in the morning and say, okay, I need to do this, 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 and this. At the end of the night, if I don't have anything that I can list off and say that I got accomplished today, I'm like, you actually have no reason to go to bed. You really should get up and do something. Like, I can't even rest. It can be midnight, and I still be like, feel bad for going to bed because I feel like I haven't done anything. And again, I know that relationship is toxic with productivity. I'm going to be honest, I'm actually not working on it right now. There are other things I got to work on. That's not top of the list. We'll get to it because it's not the bottom of the list, but it's not top right now. So we'll circle back to that. Oh yes, me saying I literally equate everything to how much I accomplish each day. No, literally. So even without a job, like because of that relationship that I have with productivity, I feel lazy and I feel inadequate. And again, I know it's in my head, but the feeling of being unproductive is so great that it's like almost crippling me. Like I'm in this weird cycle of, wow, you didn't get anything accomplished today. You should just lay in bed and hide from the world because you're unproductive. But laying in the bed and hiding from the world is quite literally being unproductive, which means you're not getting anything done, which means you'll never get out of this cycle if you don't get up and do something. No. He's literally inching closer. I'm not going to. He's literally inching closer and closer. He's a little doggy. All right. The second part of the issue is that, no, he's so serious. Like, why is he getting louder? I'll do a reveal for the dog at the end. Drago, no. No. Because why are you in my kitchen? Out. No. He really tried it. I told him to get out the kitchen. He tried to walk the long way to be next to the dog that he wants. No, nigga, go back in my room where I sent you, where I left you. Anyway, he probably there humping on my poor dog. Anyway, so another thing that I felt like that I know is irrational, that I know is not real, but it's just, you know, where I'm at with it, is that I've always felt like I had to buy friendship or overly prove myself. Like, okay, let me say that. I've always felt like I had to overly prove myself in friendships and relationship period. And the easiest way to do that is through finances. So like, if you call me and say, Ashley, I need $40 for my phone bill, I'm gonna send you 100 because it's like, I feel like I have to prove myself. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make sense. Like, I know that, you know, the people who I have around me love me very much for who I am and not what I can provide for them. But it's ingrained in me. It's too late. Like, it's too late. And so now that I'm in a position where I can't do that, I don't even feel like I'm being a good friend. And that's another, you know, insecurity. Like I said, baby, the dominoes fall, honey. That's another insecurity. Like, I don't feel that I'm being a good friend because I can't send your baby diapers, or I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't call me to say, oh, I need money for this bill, or I need this, or I need that. And I feel like an even worse friend because the people who have called me and said, hey, do you need this month? Like, I can take care of this for you. And I have to accept it because I don't have another option, but I can't pay them back. And they're not asking me to. They're very, you know, very understanding, very giving. So it's not like anybody's like being an asshole about it. It's just, it's me. It's in my head. It feels like there's something on my eye, but like, or it looks like there's something on my eye, but I don't feel anything. Anyway, so yeah, that is basically what I mean by insecurity. So I'll give you another example. They just, everything just lines up. I've been braiding hair to, I would say supplement my income, but it's not a supplement if it's the whole income. Right, okay. I've been braiding hair for income. That's a full statement, yeah. And so obviously, like, maybe you guys don't know. I don't know if I said it, but I just moved to Houston. And I moved September 30th. Again, today is April 24th. I don't know anybody. I'd never leave my house, and that's another insecurity thing that will, oh girl, line them up, knock them down. But I never leave my house. And so I don't know anybody. So I'm trying to get clients. And so I've been, you know, on Instagram and Facebook and giving out flyers and, you know, all of this stuff. And I did a giveaway, and I'm trying to do the giveaway like, hey, you know, follow my Instagram. Just so you know, you can get followers, you can get engagement. Follow my Instagram, comment on this video, tag somebody to be entered into the giveaway. Maybe like 1 or 2 people participated. I let the giveaway go on for like a month. 1 or 2 people participated, which like was a little disheartening. I'm in this women's group at church. I offered them free braids. Nobody showed up to get their hair done. Like, it's just, and then you get on Instagram and, you know, everything looks perfect and everybody's braids are perfect and everybody has all this clientele and all these followers and they're making all this money. And it's like, yay for you, but it sucks for me. And it breeds insecurity because the way social media is set up is made to seem like everybody else's shit don't stink, like everybody else is perfect and yours is not. And that's the way that goes. But anyway, no, he didn't walk all the way through the house and I didn't even realize. And when you see his size, you're gonna be like, what do you mean you didn't realize? Anyway, I'm done talking y'all head off. Again, honestly, if you watch it, great. Like, shout out to you for making it to the end. Big dog. If not, it's not that deep. Like, I honestly do these for me to heal my own shit. Like, I can't heal from it if I hide from it. And so I do these to stop hiding from it. So yeah. Listen. Drink your water. I don't know. I thought I was gonna have a great outro. Drink your water. I will do a reveal and let you see this damn dog. Come here. Come on, Jogger. Jogger, come. No, come. This is who ruined the video. Doing all that whining. Doing all that hooting and hollering and crying. It's a dog in this corner right here that he's trying to get to. And I can't believe he tiptoed to the entire house as big as he is. And I didn't even... No, get your face off of me. It's wet. No. Look at that. Down. A whole menace to society. Yeah, y'all see my little wig head, honey. I'll be practicing braids. Even though ain't nobody booking me, honey. I'm still going to practice because I still going to be the best when I finally do get a client. So if you want your hair done, just book me. All right, bye, y'all.